ass is doing this. Body start to drop. Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Body start to drop.
Don't be long, he's a pretender. I don't know the lyrics to that song. Yeah, we clapping it up, baby. What's up? She got mad. Clap it up. We in this mother rocker. Yeah. I'm just a few minutes late. All right, the journey continues. We got this practice one we're doing. We bought a website yesterday. Things are majestic. I need to go back and clip the moment from Chris Nova's web stream. In fact, somebody clipped this once in this very nice point. Maybe I'll wait. Wait till it's just me other than me and she got mad. How's your night going? Or daytime? Where you at on the map, if you don't mind me asking? What's the fucking word I'm thinking of? Oh. Across the pond, you say? What's it like in the EU right now? What's the funny shit? What's the funny shit going down over there? You're a wise man. Taurus, what's up? What's up? Yeah, the cost of living crisis is doing everything. It's blowing. It's actually blowing me really because I went to the store to buy some eggs, and everyone was like, "Wow," because you okay? And I'm gonna expose myself a little bit here, but I can live with that. Um, when I go to the grocery store, I I traditionally just buy what I want. I don't really look at all the prices and shit like that. I just buy it. If I want it, I go get it. And I bought like four. And you know what? That work stress. I'll tell you where that work stress is coming from, Taurus, in a second because I'm noticing it too. And I just be buy my shit, and I eat 3 eggs every morning. That's how I have these beautiful muscles, right? So I do the math: 3 eggs every morning, 7 days in a week. It's 21 goddamn eggs, and they come in packs of 18. So every week is a goddamn egg, and I don't want to go to the grocery store every goddamn week, right? So I just buy my shit in bulk. I buy 3 sets at a time. Thank you, tourist. And the thing that's crazy is I get up there to ring eggs. I get up there to go ring my eggs up, and they say, "Sir, sir, 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 there's a limit on how many eggs you can buy. You can only buy 2 sets of eggs because of the price. We have to make sure there's enough eggs for everybody. Clap it up for being near Hamburg. I don't know where that is on the map, but I'm happy for you. And they were treating this like, you know, when tissue paper cost a lot of, when tissue paper was the thing that everyone needed to survive the pandemic, wiping yo ass was more important than getting clean drinking water. That was what they were telling you before in the pandemic, right? Well, that's how they were treating this shit. And I had to stop this lady because she had been waiting all day for this to happen, apparently, because no one cares. And she's the only one that cares. And she was like, you can't buy more than 2. And I literally looked at her and said, why not? And she started saying, well, if you're not unaware, there's a shortage on eggs. That's why they're so expensive. And I said, I didn't even look at the price. How much are they? And apparently they were like $8.16. And I looked around the store. This was at Whole Foods. And I looked around and I said, please raise your hand if you want to take these eggs home with you. They cost how much with tax? $8.95. Almost $9. Anybody? Please. Please. Someone. In fact, I'll pay $4 down on whatever you want on these eggs right now. Whoever, any takers. $4 down on 2 sets of eggs. No one said anything. There was at least 60 people. And I think the store manager kind of got my drift. And then she was like, just let him. Just let him bring the eggs up, okay? Just let him bring the eggs up and let this man go. Let this man go so he isn't sitting here just tearing shit up in our store. And that's my whole thing. If it's not a real... Oh, what? Griff? The boy Griff? What's good? Clap it up, y'all. What's up, Griff? What's up, everybody? Welcome. I feel like a vast majority of y'all been around the burn around here. I'll go, bro. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Y'all go check out Chris. Yeah, well, every one of y'all just came from his stream, so hopefully the stream went well. Usually you go a little bit later than this. I saw you when you got on. How was your stream, bro? I haven't had a chance to just kick it with my boy in a minute. I miss kicking it with you. But interesting enough, I'll slowly but surely start to understand the stuff you're actually doing because I've started getting into web dev from a Django's perspective. So maybe all those ports and server things will make sense to me now. So today we'll be doing a practice run. But I was just telling the story about eggs and how this person just let me eggs. So now the thing about because hopefully everyone understands, like, if there's a situation going on in the world, like obviously if there was a shortage on eggs that was truly affecting people, sure, 2 people. But when I went back there, it was stacked to the brim. Stacked to the fucking brim. I'll go, bro. No, Taurus, thanks for that gift to Algo, bro. You dang, Algo, bro, you walked in getting gifted subs. It must be nice. Must be nice. And I was just like, you know, I would have been way more conscious with I'm way more conscious about stuff like that. But, you know, I think this, like, this is what happens when you give the person with who had hall pass privileges in grade school a supervisor position. They just go batshit crazy, right? They just go crazy with that power. But moral of the story, I got my eggs. We're good to go. And then in today's stream, we're gonna continue working on using Django to um, make this I guess this practice poll on my first birthday. And to make sure that we have doing. Already, it's bad enough I already got to pay taxes on all this stuff. I didn't donate as much as I thought I did. Well, no, correction. I donated $3,000 to this charity, and I thought that would be more than enough to cover me. Wasn't enough. So it looks like I'll be doing a lot more giving this year to cover the expenses that I made. Yeah. I don't have Deflux isn't here to give me tax advice. I'm pretty amazing how even a little power can send people into an absolute trip. Oh no. It's part of the process, right? Like, especially that's why I'm always very weary of people who've never had oversight, right? Like I understand like what power can do to people, but like you got to have some level of self-control, right? But then again, like I don't know, it's the same thing like with money. When people get a little bit of money, they don't know how to act. And it's like that. You've had so much. You've come so far. You've had this power for so little time. You really just don't want to go back, or even be closely in proximity of what your previous life was. Oh, by the way, if anyone's looking for a job in data science, use one of my channel emotes. Yeah, use one of my channel emotes. Yeah, make yourself visible for your boy. On so many things. Okay. Oh, hey, call it how you call it then. Let me not hold you then. Go ahead, bless the people you want to bless, my brother. Go ahead, bless the people you want to bless. She's a pretender. All right, so. Oh wait, did I not start the thing? I didn't start the thing, y'all. I didn't anyway. Leaderboard edit. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, so now we got the perfect stranger running in the back. Just real quick, full disclosure, I will be getting a kickback on this if you get this job, but it is a good job. It's a great contractor job. It's remote, fully remote. It's a data scientist position, paying upwards, I think, of 90 to 80 to 100,000, I think. If you're looking for the qualifications and stuff like that, it's in the job hunt section of my Discord. You can thoroughly read it out. If you got any questions and you think you qualify for it, DM me personally. Oh yeah, I would never bring anything less. I would not bring anything less to you guys. All right. Now it's no, this is for another position. This isn't part of my job. This would be part of another division. I'm doing this actually for a friend. She just recently got into recruiting, and she's needing to get her numbers up. Now, granted, I'm her big, like I was her first big contract, but she's still just like me. She did the same thing I did. I kind of changed careers. She was just working in HR. She moved over to recruiting. I was just working in the hospital. We worked in the same hospital, and I moved over to sciences. So, data science. But Dan Malicious, if you want to work with me, baby, you can work with me. It's cool. Clap it, right?
Oh, yeah!
You can work with me, man. All right, so this is the goal. We quickly found out that the best program, the program that's probably not, it's not the easiest. Well, there's two programs, right? There was another one. Yeah, you gotta keep your karma points up. Hey yo, who was that? The Baronisto? Oh my god, Baron Stino. Ah man, I'm fucking up your name. I'm sorry, but I do love your face. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, you gotta remember the people that got you to where you at, because anyone who could build on you can also destroy on you. So we quickly found out some things yesterday. We're actually doing a little bit of the Django right now. Did I spell Django correctly? I guess not, but okay. So we're already doing a practice. We're gonna do a poll, and I bought a website yesterday. Who goaded me into buying a website yesterday? You guys are such bad influences on me, man. The FOMO of losing codingwithstrangers.com. So we're just practicing with Django right now. And it seems to be like the syntax, at least is in Python, right? It's super exciting to know that it's in Python. But what we want this website to do, because at first we were thinking about, where's that goddamn cell phone? Oh. At first, I was going to be like, oh, we can use this old-ass iPhone 5 and just use this as the security camera. And I was like, oh, I'm going to wipe it and just do it. And everyone was just laughing at me profusely because my dumb ass thought a multi-billion-dollar company was just going to let anyone go into their software, delete it, so they can use their hardware to run whatever they wanted. Like, mindless dumb shit that I was thinking that I could do with this. But the alternative, we make a website that can do all the things we need to do and deploy it as a website. So the first thing was like, oh, we can make it in like in Apple, but then you need a Mac, which, let me just say for the record, kind of atrocious that I need a MacBook or a virtual machine to make websites on Google. But I guess not Google, what's the dip on Apple shit. But alternatively, we'll now be using Django, and we can deploy it using another method. For the record, I didn't laugh. I wouldn't add more on top of any unpleasant emotions. No, Taurus, I appreciate that. You know, that's a sign of love, man. That's a sign of love. That's a sign of love for a perfect stranger. So backup plan, when I get tired, is buy an Android phone that we could do this on an Android phone, or make a website, which we are doing. Make sure you can. So now with these few things out of the way, there was one more method, and it's in the Discord, but I was gonna read it up on Saturday, but we'll keep doing the practice round for this one. So if you guys want to follow along, I was working on the comic book earlier today. Just got to make some fixes to it, but I was working on it. Well, yeah, Apple used to be very open, but back in the day when Yeah, here's another one. They said this was supposed to be the one. Flask. Yeah, Flask. Let me write that down real quick. Anyone ever use Flask? What's the 411? Oh, it's older than is Flask older than Django? We may do a practice with this. We may do a practice with this. But the one we're actually going to be using, I have almost used Flask. It's much more lightweight than Django, and it's mainly for creating the back end, especially if you're just looking to make a web server and build a back end API and build your front end independently. Like with React or Vue in JavaScript or TypeScript. Okay. So it might be older, but it has its value. Interesting. But with Django, you can do it all. All batter, all batteries included. A bit heavy, but very fully featured. You know what? And if you're gonna eat, you might as well eat. Not to be like fat, but like make sure you ain't gonna be hungry in an hour, right? You feel me? Clap that shit. Like make sure you just ain't gonna be hungry in an hour. Eat a proper meal. All right, this is where we left off. We just did the to pose, and we got it to say hello world up there, right? We got that to run. If this ran correctly, it would run this. So next in our journey, they give us a bunch of definitions because now we need to create the arguments and stuff like that. So let's just get some definition shit down pat. Path, argument, route. The path function is passed for arguments, two required routes and views, and two options. What? Okay, so yeah, that and the pattern I seem to be recognizing is you gotta whatever you're doing, you have to associate it to something else. So like, if you want, it's almost like a three-step one. You kind of write the code. So like, let me explain what I'm. Let me put it in. Let me close practice. We don't need this right now. So we got URL pose, and we got URLs my site. I had to do it in the pose part, which connects it to the view, but this connects it to the admin. So it's like you have to you have a base code line, then you have something that translates or communicates that between the two, like it's like the negotiator, and then the action that takes place. So if this is like the pattern for it, structure is super important. So like it makes sense why all these different tabs are open over here. But it seems like the same thing is going to happen here when you do the paths. Yes, I did a stint with Django and sadly didn't get it working. But it's not Django's fault. It was the pain of my choices. I tried to host the Django app in some type of Apache web server. You should have chosen something much lighter, maybe Negants. Or maybe you didn't even need an independent server host and you're just thinking it like a dinosaur. Toys, you're too tough on yourself, my guy. Oh, I am getting it. Alright, cool. So as long as I think about it like that no action, unlike regular Python coding, where like a single line of code can do multiple things, everything seems to have a reason. Like, and you can't have it, and I don't know if you can have filler in this. I feel like Python code becomes very filler heavy. But we'll see. Let's keep having fun with it. So the path root strings optional. I forgot how to say this word already. What's this word?
Quirks.
Quirks. And if you want to follow along, you can do that here. This is the website we're using. Quirks and names at the point at this point, it's worth reviewing what these arguments are for. So path argument route is a string that contains a URL pattern. When processing a request, Django starts at the first pattern in the URL pattern and makes its way down the list, comparing the request URL against each pattern until it finds one that matches. Yeesh. Patterns don't get in post parameters or domain names. For example, in a request to whatever the URL will look for my app in a request. Oh. Okay. Path argument for view. When Django finds a matching pattern, it calls the specified view function with the HTTP request. Objects as the first argument and any captured values from the route as keyword arguments. We'll give an example in a bit. The quarks keyword argument can be passed in dictionary to the target. We aren't going to use the feature of Django in the tutorial. We aren't going to use this feature. Naming your URL lets you refer to it unambiguously from elsewhere. All right, cool. All right, let's have some fun. Part 2, baby. If there's a part 3, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh shit, this one's way longer. There is a part 3. I said I was gonna be pissed, but I take it back. I'm not really that upset. All right, database setup. Now open up my site settings. I'm gonna close the rest of these for now. MVC for short. When the view function gets called, it will call some other function to go grab the data, and once it has that data, it will render the page back to the user. Yeah, it's like you gotta talk to a middleman, which I'm okay with. No, I think you got the right idea. Like, it's very intuitive. I'll say that straight up. It was super intuitive. I don't know if it's just because I've gotten better over time, but it immediately clicked with me. I was like, oh, this is a drug transaction. I want to buy weed, but I'm not going to go farm that shit, cultivate it, keep it in a temporized room, and water it. I'm going to just go buy it from the weed man. Hey, support your local weed man. Clap it up. All right. What up, Wood? Thanks for the follow. Now open up my site /settings. Is normally Python module with module level. It should be by default. The configuration uses SQLite. We're using Django. Oh wait, I forgot to do that. Hold on. We're working on my first Django project. What's up? How's your night going on? To make my first web app, it will be for a website that I can use as a type of security camera on any phone. Think ring doorbell, but on a website or phone app. Alright, cool. Yo, you can use other databases too in Django. PostGRE SQL works nice with Django, and it's easy with deployment with Dockers. See, Wood, I have to clap it for you, because I can appreciate you talking to me like an adult and assuming that I understand half the stuff you just said. But nah, I don't know what any of that means. But when we get there, stick around, because when I feel like when we get there, you're going to have some insight that I'm going to need. So stick around. We like it when good looking people stick around. Then Oracle bought it. Oh, so MySQL isn't good anymore? Oh, that's tragic. All right. So now we got that updated. I was, for me, it's just like, I'll just be like, sometimes I be feeling bad because y'all have to type out y'all responses. And y'all be typing out like some real ass shit. And then I have to look at that and be like, damn, I wonder what I would say if I knew what to say. Guess I'll never know. By default, configuration MySQLite. If you're new to database or you're just interested in trying Django, this is the easiest choice. SQLite is included in Python. All right, so you're saying so I shouldn't use SQLite. You're saying I should use this other one? Give me a link to the other one. Oh, okay. I have MySQL though. I have MySQL on my computer already. So I thought. Hold on. I gotta delete. Yeah, I got MySQL right here. Or are you saying MySQL is no bueno? Hide all icons? What do I need to hide my icons for? It looks nicer. Man, fuck what you think. Right? I mean, if you have MySQL Community Edition and you can get it installed, running, whatever you want to host it, you're good to go. Let's just open it and see what we actually have access to. Alright, then we'll use MySQL. I'm gonna just get it open because I don't know what it means. Man, just open that shit. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, that's the PowerShell MySQL or SQL. Oh wait, no, I don't want to install it. I could have swore I had like a icon for this shit at one point. Or am I tweaking? I don't know. I thought I had it established already, but apparently not. Hydros Rage, what's good? Long time no see. Yeah, I thought I had that shit installed already. That's wild. The deceit. Afrocode TV. What's up, baby? Thanks for the follow. Well, it's not so much something's wrong with the police. It was just we already have a sequel from Brazil. All my favorite people are from Brazil that I work with. They're so fucking cool. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I said yeah that I'm more to Taurus's point. I'm so confused. Like, how do I just get this to run? Oh wait, do I have the beaver on here too? Beaver. There's so much fluffy shit on my computer and I hate it. Maybe we will have to install this. I guess I don't understand how SQLite is not good enough. Firefox uses SQLite to store all user data. I guess I'm more like and fill that into your Django configuration code into Python. Like, yeah, I see where you're coming from. It's just like if I have one that I've already used, I just want to continue using it. But now, like, it seems like it's becoming more of a pain or a drag to get it open. So I'm all for taking this. Yeah, maybe we get this one going in the background. All right, so I'm looking at sample example. Do I need all of these things? All right, let's do a quick walkthrough installer. What am I doing with this?
I know only one way to judge a man's brilliance, and that's by the size of his bank account.
Right there, a lot of libraries for Python that needs store config, and SQLite is perfect engine for storing that. That's probably why it comes built into Python installation. All right, so then before we do this, what's the verdict? Should we go SQLite or MySQL? MySQL. Um, Police, you're not helping. All right, so then we'll mission abort this. Police. Police says he uses text files. Go away. All right, we'll convert it when that. Oh yeah, we'll cross that bridge when it's time. We'll cross that bridge when it's time. There. Good point. Police talking about IUs. We've abandoned Flask Deflux. Do not start complaining about it. If you start bitching in, we're still going on the. Oh, what you build, bro? And Tourist, didn't you tell me? Tourist, tell me about your day, Tourist. I remember you said you wanted to tell me about your day. We'll do one in Flask too, but I just started off with Django. We'll do one in Flask too. Don't worry. And trust and believe, with the size of this project, I'm definitely going to be thinking about managing my time. All right. If you wish to use another database, install appropriate database binding. By default, the configuration uses MySQLite. Okay, cool. If you wish to use another blah blah blah, okay, back in. If you are not using, okay. While you're editing, set time zone to your time zone. Set the time zone. I feel like oh, time zone. Central Standard Time. Okay, so keep me honest. I suggested to H that we convert MySQL to, because SQLite usually is there for placeholder. Oh yeah, I'm responsible for a cloud environment at 0. Okay, so we keep pushing. Also note installed apps settings at the top of the file that hold the names of all Django applications that are activated in this Django instance. Apps can be used in multiple projects. You can package and distribute. Okay. The name of the database, if you're using MySQLite, database will be a file on your computer. In that case, name should be the full absolute path. Are you asking me, King Sacrificer? Oh. yeah. I'm more in a mellow situation, I guess. I didn't turn on my backlights, like the lights that are the streamer lights. Yeah, the streamer lights aren't on. All right, my SQLite wins. We continue. And just so everyone knows what we're doing, this is the link to the page that I'm at, because y'all know my dyslexic ass can't really read that well. So let's keep pushing. I have to tell you, I instantly became 10 times better as a transplant surgeon once read to text became normalized. First thing I did, I made all my things into what's it called. We're just using Django because that was the first one we came up on. We'll redo this. We'll do a practice one in Flask, but Django was the first one. We give preference to the leaders.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Also note installed, okay. By default installed, okay. These applications are included in default, alright. So now we need to do a thing called migrate, but we need to do it in where? In the manage file. Should we run this now? Installed app time zone for some. So we need to create the tables in the database before we can run. So just run this in my site. Usually they tell me where to run this. Alright, let's give it a good old college try. Oh, it worked. Holy Snikes. Did it work? They said we could ignore that last time. D-Train? What's up, D-Train? Thanks for the follow. All right. And I saw something, yeah, the manage popped up here. All right, so now we have a manage PY now, and everything should be in that. So I'm assuming they're gonna tell us to open this up. The migrate command looks at the installed apps settings and creates any necessary databases tables according to the database settings in your My Site settings PY file. The database migration shipped. Oh, thanks. I like to make you guys feel special because you all are fucking strangers. And this is what we're working on. I'm working on my first web dev thingy. My site file. The database migration shipped with the app. We'll cover those later. You'll see messages for each migration as it applies to DT post GRE SQL, show tables, table, select table from Oracle to display the table. Okay. For the minimalist in all of us. Like we said above, the default application are included for the common case, but not everybody needs them. If you don't need all or any or all of them, feel free to comment out or delete appropriate lines from installed apps before running migrate. The migrate command will only run migrate for apps installed apps. We're going to work with the assumption that everything is needed, right? In your poll app, we'll create two models, question and choice. A question has a question and publication date. A choice has two fields, the text of the choice and the vote tally. Now, I think I'm going to hit a point where, like, sort of yesterday, my head started to hurt because I was just like, what are they talking about? But, like, basically what my assertion is, this is all the setup I need in the back end to make what I want possible, which is the poll. I want the poll to happen, but there needs to be, like, a database, I guess, for it to happen. All the deflux, I know you sent me installer for Flask, but let's find a cool project, maybe even one similar, like a poll project, in Flask, so I can see the stark similarities. I would like to do a 1-to-1. You feel me? Not like a poll, like voting. Like, I'm gonna pose a question, and then we vote. Yeah. Yeah, but in Flask. Has two fields in text and choice. Okay, so a choice. Your poll app create two mods, question and choice. Question has a question and a publication date. A choice has two fields, the text of the choice and the vote tally of the choice in association with it. Okay. The concepts are represented by Python classes underscore models files, so they make like this. Edit the poll models so that it looks like this. One of the heavier parts of Django is that there's a certain amount of setup boilerplate shit. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely getting that vibe. Like, but I feel like it's not out of spite. I feel like that's all. Is it safe to say that Django is technically, because of its robustness, makes it a little bit safer? I feel annoyed by ReStreamBot at this point. What is ReStreamBot doing to you? ReStreamBot hasn't done anything to you. Do you want the link so that it won't cover up the text above? Is that what you want? King Sacrificer, tell me how I can help you. I'm here for you, baby. Oh yeah, we got to keep it simple. So class. Oh, it's a class. Question. Models. Question text equals model dot char field max length 200. We can change the length of the question. Well, it's because people watch on other platforms. People can watch on Twitter, people can watch on YouTube, and people can watch on Facebook. So I want them to see what you guys are saying in Twitch and vice versa. If you're on YouTube, whatever you said on YouTube would pop up here. Yeah, you can live stream on Twitter. But I think I'm only live streaming on YouTube, and my Twitter was banned because I made fun of Elon Musk. And they said I was spamming, but I haven't got my privileges back. But this is the YouTube. This is the Twitter. You can tweet that and just tell them. And then this is the Discord. So yeah, I was doing a Pomodoro. And a Pomodoro is like basically where you just ignore everybody and just do your work. But yeah, when but while I was doing my work, I had a podcast running in the background. And the podcast I had running in the background was like basically was a podcast about how like Elon Musk is basically a trash bag human being who started off with so much potential but ended up like wasting it. So yeah, so like coding with strangers, your account is permanently suspended. I've already submitted for appeal, and they said it would take up to 90 days for them to respond back to me. And I don't know, like it's just weird. But the moment I live streamed that, and then he said something like dumb, and he was like, maybe we shouldn't. I was like, maybe we should worry about these companies. And I was just like, Tesla has lost 70% of its value. Please step down from Twitter, you animal. No, just 90 days for them to evaluate my account for spam. So, for me, it wasn't. And if we're being honest, I had 112 people following me. Like I'm such a small fry in the grand scheme of things. But I don't know. That was the official reason why they hit me. They hit me for spam. But you know what? Maybe we should switch it up. Maybe we should make we can go to my other one. You guys can follow me on the other one. I guess I can't spell my name. I don't know what my other Twitter name was. Hold on, let me find my other Twitter name. But yeah, he's such a baby. He's such a baby rage mad little man. And like, it's just weird to see like how he's fallen from grace for nothing. Okay, yeah, here's the other one. What's my other channel's name? This one's more for the podcast. Oh, it's called The Identity Booth. But you can at me here on Twitter. You can at me here on Twitter. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird flex for him to ban someone with less than 500, less than 1,000 followers for spam. But I digress. So this class, this text that we're gonna be taking, which American billionaire can I? This is kind of true. Any billionaire, and I've often said, how much money do you need? I think like, and this is my honest opinion. After you've paid all of your bills and expenses, if you had at the end of every month $1.75 million in the bank, I think like that would be the threshold. But I think like after honestly $100 million, because like other than buying companies and whole entire islands, what's next? But I don't know. Like I never want to be put in that predicament. I would never need that much money. I'd be good. All right, so the question, the max length, the character field. Oh, I was trying to figure out why that would look so weird. Character field. All right, so the first class is going to give you a question text. It's going to give you No, I don't think Elon's money should be our money. I feel like, however the fuck he made his money is how he made his money. Whether it was through a fucking emerald mine that his father owned in apartheid in South Africa, or buying shit that people invented and putting his logo on it. Whatever the fuck you did to make your money, make your money. All I'm interested in hearing or seeing is people paying their fair share in taxes. Now, someone might say, well, isn't that what they're doing? Well, yeah. If there's loopholes in our tax system that allow people to exploit our taxes and they don't get in trouble for it, then that's just the fucking card they drew. My beef isn't with the billionaires. My beef is with the system in charge of keeping the billionaires in check. And as long as that system is divided and people can talk around it, so be it. I don't care about his weak ass money. I got my own money. And the thing about most billionaires, they're quiet as to not bring attention to themselves. The reason why people can hate on Elon Musk is because he's pompous about it. And no one likes a showboat. There's only one showboater in the world of showboating who has ever been appreciated, respected, and acknowledged for his ability to showboat. And his name was Muhammad Ali. Well, I mean, like I said, name someone better. Name a better name a better showboater who could back it up. Who could back it up? And I don't think that person was better than Muhammad Ali. Personal opinion. No, and police, but once again, police, your beef isn't with the billionaire. Your beef is with the government in charge of keeping those billionaires in check. That's always like it's impossible for me to get mad at these companies who have no face, who have no personality. They're just an entity, and people hide behind it. And it's a double-edged sword, right? Because now we're sitting here talking about how they need to be held responsible. Who the fuck is they? We have to first define who they is. Like, it's designed to keep you arguing about the granular shit. And then by the time you get to the fucking speck of sand that you're looking for, you look up and the company's out of your focal vision. But like, am I part of the problem? Right? I want to buy an electric car in the next 2 years so I can take away from my carbon footprint. But at the same time, 30% of my dividends payouts come from oil companies. Like, I understand the hypocrisy. But at the same time, that money I'm using to offset my carbon footprint. Another thing is people like taking ownership of carbon footprint as if the world of people No, for sure. And that's true. And I do acknowledge those companies that do it. But at the same time, it's just like, it's one of those things that you have to become comfortable having that conversation with yourself. No, and I think, isn't it though? Because I think one law that would help offset that, there should be a law that no company can lobby for lobbying to our government. That's a simple one. No company should ever be able to dictate the laws of the people. But they won't even make that a law. They can't agree that that's an unreasonable thing. They've given companies more rights than people. Because if I walked up and broke a window of a company, because that company defines the window as being over X amount of dollars, that's a felony crime on top of property damage. But I feel you. I feel you, police. I'm not saying you're wrong. No, hey, King Sacrificer, if that's all the capacity you have, that's all the capacity you have, right? So I feel you on that. But like, I understand that I'm currently living in a certain predicament where my life is not hindered by the decisions made by people who have bad intentions. Like, it's important for me to be able to understand my privilege at that. So I constantly try and make sure that I'm not always advocating for myself. Like, I live very conservatively, but I vote and function very liberally because I'm a healthy individual who doesn't have any problems right now, right? So I think like everyone should have health care who doesn't have health care. If you told me I had to pay an extra 25 cents a fucking paycheck, so be it. If it meant that people could get a 10-minute laser eye surgery and some YouTuber named Mr. Beast didn't have to pay for it, so be it. So be it. Like, yeah. But I get it. Yeah, Mr. Beast got. I didn't know who Mr. Beast was until the first time I heard about him was when he did like this the Squid Game reenactment. But I just recently heard about him again, about the whole situation with him fixing people's blindness, and people were getting mad at him, and I was just like, you see those people talking shit about him, and trying to demoralize him. Those are the people you should be fighting. Go fight those people. I mean, Mr. Beast, and someone asked me that shit, and I was like, Mr. Beast ain't paying my fucking bills. Like, why would I care about someone? Oh no. Well, I mean, you can go to the comment section of the video. And that's another thing, police. I didn't read that in an article. I read that in the comment section of the videos. Like, people said they were exploiting these families, and I was just like a bunch of people, like, people really just don't understand how shit like this works. You think they just popped up in their house and said, hey, we're gonna fix your eyesight today, here and now, with the cameras and everything? No, these families got called, people were submitted, contracts were signed, NDAs were given or signed. Like, yeah. I mean, I didn't really look at the thumbnail. I thought the thumbnail was just a bad thumbnail. I didn't really think anything of it, but for Universal. Yeah, but I think like he did a little bit of both best of both worlds, right? On one hand, he helped 1,000 people, and then also ushered the conversation of why do we need a YouTuber to do this for American, Brazilian, and whatever other citizenships he helped out? Like, why don't we have the government we pay taxes to doing this for us or helping us with this? Yeah, if we're ranking Mr. Beast, that one account, and that's not the first thing he's ever done. I heard he does like a lot of grandiose things like that. But if we're ranking people as far as him like being a good person, as long as nothing comes out about him diddling young children, I think he goes down in history as one of the greatest people on the internet. Point blank, period. Date, field, time. Okay, so this is all the stuff we need. Activating modules. All right, here we go. Philosophy. Django apps are pluggable. You can use an app in multiple projects, and you can distribute apps because they don't have to be tied to a given Django installation. Taurus is just like me. He didn't know who the fuck he was either.
and executive producer of the nationally syndicated radio and TV program, The David Patman Show. And I wanted to talk to David Patman.
Okay, to include the app in your project, we need to add reference to configuration installed app.
David Patman, he is a beta male. David Patman, he is a beta male.
And like I said, as a person who worked in healthcare for 11 years and have been written up over 100 times for misrepresenting healthcare prices. Keep in mind, I was written up for misrepresenting healthcare prices. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Damn, Heero, that's fucked up. I thought you said you live conservatively, but act liberally. Why would you misrepresent the prices of the things you are providing in healthcare and sit here you're all for universal healthcare? Because we have this thing called a ledger, like the book of ledger. And the book of ledger holds the front-facing price, the insurance price, and the hospital's cost. It's always going to be 3 prices. And these motherfuckers would get mad at me when I would say to the person who came back to my office saying they can't afford their drugs anymore and say, how much are you paying? Oh, I'm paying $800 for 30-day supply, right? Wow, that's crazy. You're paying $800 for 30 pills that will save your life. I guess you can't go without those pills. You know, I heard if you call the pharmacy and tell them you want the hospital price, which by law they can give to you, or they have to disclose to you, then they can change that price for you. Yeah, and that's the thing, police, they still aren't. But I made them available. I give them the price. I give them the lowest price on every chart. So that those 800 bills, we pay probably like 134 for them. That person could get easily 6 months, 5 months, give or take, of their medicine with one payment. And then I would get written up. I would get written up because I was false. I was giving them a false price that isn't the price we normally do. And I would get written up every time. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to pharmacy and said, hey, I need more samples to test on my patients because I want to make sure that they don't have any negative reactions, and they will give me a bunch of them. And they're not samples, they're full prescriptions. And then I'll just give it to the users and be like, oh, so your inhaler runs out, and this was back when inhalers cost a lot. Like inhalers used to cost like $200. Now they cost like $30. I'd be like, man, your inhaler, you only got 30 pumps on that motherfucker, huh? That's crazy. Well, here's another sample. And then I got in trouble for doing that. So then I started putting them in bags and just leaving them in the room. And I'd be like very discreet. I'd be like, hey, I heard you're splitting your prescriptions. Your daughter says you're splitting your prescriptions because you don't have enough medicine. That's really bad. You should definitely wait till I leave the room. But there's this bag that's been sitting here that I think has all the medication you will need, but I'm not sure who put it there. But you should wait till I leave the room, and then you should leave the room. But take this bag. But I'm not saying take this bag, but I'm saying that this bag has everything you need, and no one would know you took it. And this poor old lady took the bag, went home, and didn't use the medicine because she was scared. She was like, I don't want to get him in trouble. Bitch, I'm already in trouble. Don't die. the people who really made the complaints get me are always going to be the insurance companies. Always. Because the insurance company is going to send the bill for the medication and things aren't going to add up. And then I'm going to be like, oh, we gave them to them at this price. And then they're going to be like, well, why didn't you give it to them at the insurance price? And we're going to be like, and then I always use it. I thought as a healthcare provider, as a healthcare provider, am I not allowed to mentally, physically, and financially heal my patients? Yes or no? And that's the only defense you can use, because if you say anything else, then it goes from being being written up to being reprimanded. The workaround is hopefully that we get people like the Dallas Mavericks coach or owner to get more patents so he can usurp the insurance companies. Yeah, a reprimand goes on your permanent record, and every hospital can see that. So anytime you go somewhere, people can see that. Write-up sort of stays within the fucking hospital. Mark Cuban might be a decent billionaire. When I was at Afrotech last year, I think he gave away 4 scholarships off a whim. Like I feel 2 of them were planted, and then the other 2 were just random. But regardless, all 4 of them got scholarships paid for. Absolutely. Especially like if you fuck around and kill somebody and you're negligent, they're very serious about that. Very serious about that. Like yeah, that shit follows you. And also as a doctor, you need to be able to afford insurance. So if you can't be insured, then you ain't gonna be able to practice anywhere, because hospitals won't take doctors who can't be insured. We need to add references, polls, set MPY, and add the and where we gotta add this shit? The poll configuration. That would be ideal. Should I email him and pay for my school? I mean, you can try. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Because it's all fun and games until that motherfucker responds back and says, "Come do an internship for me and I'll pay for it." Now you gotta find a way to get to him. I love shit like that, where like there was this dude, and I'm gonna steal this. I'm stealing this. There was a kid who always used to like, there was this old dude, and he went to this parent, this single mom of this troubled youth. This kid was an asshole. And basically, every Saturday and Sunday, this kid had to wake up at 6 a.m. and drive this guy's, he had like an Oldsmobile, like one of these badass like old school cars, and he would make this kid drive his ass all around the fucking city for 6 hours for $7.54 an hour, and he paid him in cash at the end of each shift. And this motherfucker did this shit. He started doing it when he became able to like practice driving. So like 15 all the way up to like he was 18. when he was about to go to college. And then the old dude gave the kid the car. Gave the kid the car as a gift. And then he went back to the high school, picked out another trouble kid, and he just rinses and repeats every time. And he's just like, he enjoys, I guess, like he enjoys, he doesn't like enjoy driving, but he also doesn't want to like pay for service to come pick him up. And it's just a bunch of like, just get a kid. It's low budget. And then the kid gets car. It's cool. Edit the my site setting PY and add this post. Okay, it's my settings. Ooh, my site. Install. Where do you want this though? Oh, we already got it. It's already here. Oh no, this one is different actually. This one says contribute admin. Auth. Yeah, let's just delete the whole thing and give it the good old college try. Yeah, I often found like, once again, people are truly like destructive or bad because of fear and greed. All right, King Sacrifice, to take care. Now Django knows to include poll app. Let's run another command. All right. Next. Ooh. You should see something similar to this. I do see something similar to that. No, absolutely. It's an effort. But like I often said something too, like, because I think being bad is easier. And we as human beings we would pick the path of least resistance. It's easier to just hoard and be greedy and use fear. It's just so much easier. Like when I see people who are just like, I made a promise to, like, one of my resolutions to myself this year is I'm no longer like debating with people who can't equivocate their knowledge to me. Like some weirdo was trying to tell me something about the pandemic the other day, and I was like, oh damn, really? That's interesting. Send me a source. And they sent me not even a Facebook link, a screenshot of a Facebook post. And I had to tell them, you are no longer allowed to talk to me about this subject. And if you do, I will ignore you. And if you persist, I will block you. This was an acquaintance of mine. And they were like, why are you talking to me like this? I'm like, because you're dumb. You're dumb. And you don't deserve me on this level. By running make my requirement to pose the initial .py. Don't worry, you don't expect to read them every time Django makes it migrate. You should see something like this. Okay, what's this? Damn, we got some good shit. We got some good shit. Oh shit, we're 20 away from from 1,200. Exciting. Prezimo. I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for the follow, my guy. Welcome to the Strange Gang. Beginning. There's a command that will run the migration for other managers database schema automatically. Okay. By running make migration, you're telling Django that you've made some changes to your model. In this case, you've made a new one, and you'd like to change the changes to be stored. Okay. Damn. Migrations are how Django stores changes. You know what? If you're telling me Flask is easier than this, I'm definitely running to Flask. Because don't worry, you don't expect to read them. You sent me a screenshot? I didn't see that. When the fuck you make this? Oh, this is majestic as shit. That is majestic. Oh, okay. So you just, okay, because Flask isn't really good for front end work. So you just get the front end from somewhere else, and then you use Flask to do the back end part, which I would much rather prefer. If I could just make a cool picture and then all the buttons work differently, sign me up, motherfucker. I miss Smallville. This song reminds me of Smallville so much. Okay, you should see this. All right. Oh, there's a GitHub for it already? All right. I hear you and I respect you. Single PY, but again, you can also do it in a single PY file. Okay. But first, let's see what SQL that migration would run. Go to SQL migrate. So I gotta find this now. I gotta find this. Inner Man Arts. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Strange Gang. Get comfortable. I don't see this, so where? We in here, we chilling, man. We learning Django and learning how complicated this shit is. Oh, here we go. I lied. That is not what I wanted. Well, yeah. Even if there's a repo, you know I'm gonna build it from scratch, just for the sake of saying that I'm doing my due diligence to do the practice, mother rucker. I literally can't see this. Are you guys seeing this? Because I can't see it. It's telling me to look for. It depends on where you're traveling. If you're traveling to the hood, I'd say probably no. Cineporg, maybe get a translator. A place where they speak your language, I think you could be fine. If you can go anywhere and you want to get better, I say go to a conference that is in a field you like, so that way you get a mixture of knowledge and fun. Oh yeah, Taurus, you know I'm gonna build it from scratch. Okay, maybe I have to make one. In the tutorial, in this link, yeah, all right, then go sit somewhere on the beach. Go sit somewhere in tranquility. I don't know what you need, my guy. You gotta give me more information. And like somewhere halfway down the page, there's this prompt, and it's telling me to put in that prompt, but I don't see like where it wants me to run that. So in a initial PY maybe. So I have this. Oh, it might be this. Yeah, it might be this. Let's run in this one. Nope. Oh wait, it did work. Did it? Yeah, it did work. Actually, I don't know if it worked. I take it back. I love moving. I love moving. Moving is one of my favorite things to do because I have a rule that I have to leave half of whatever I have. I have to give it away, throw it away. I just can't take it with me though. And what it forces me to do every single time is like truly pick the things of value in my life and take it with me. Oh yeah. The fact that I'm like just weary right now, this shit is like beating my ass. You should see something like this similar to the following. We've reformatted it for readability. Now run migrate again to create those model tables. Okay. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I feel like, I don't feel like this is top 10 hardest things I've done on a computer. I just feel like, man, we literally were doing fine. We ran this make migration polls. You should see something like this. I saw this cool by running make migration, and then it kind of explained something. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I should run this here. And then I did. Oh, and it did show me that. Never mind. It did work. All right, cool. Yeah, oh shit. I thought this was going to make a file. It didn't make a file. It literally just wrote it right here. No, okay, so then this explains everything. Okay, if you are interested, you can also run python.py. No, I'm not interested in that shit. Now run migrate again to create. All right, yeah, let's run this one. Yeah, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path. I was just like, so basically now all we've done is update it. Oh shit, my nose hurts because I fell into that trope of looking for something that was right in front of me. So now we've told it about the new files, and now we've completely secured and made sure that it works. And it says okay because it's now accepting this new applying poll.001, which is the new one. Oh, this is what happens when you just like believe in yourself. Okay, everybody, let's clap it up for Police. He's bragging in the chat. Inner man art, don't laugh at my pain, my struggles. This stream isn't designed for comedy. I take shit seriously over here. No, I'm just kidding. I hope it's really that easy because I can't wait to shelf this shit. Migrations are very powerful. Let's change your model over time as you develop your project without you needing to delete your database or table. All the extra shit. I don't want no more of the extra shit, honestly. The reason that there are separate commands to make and apply migrations is because you'll commit migrations to your version control system and ship them with your app. They not only make your development easier. Okay. Production. All right, cool. Now let's hop into the interactive Python shell and play around with the free API Django gives you to invoke the Python shell. Wait a minute. I didn't see, where are the questions? I want to see the questions. I can't see the questions. Here's the class, but I don't get to say what the questions are. Not yet. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. This is it converted. This is the first one converted. All right, let's not rush it. Let's not rush it. All right, let's run this. Let's get this PowerShell part. We're gaining ground, y'all. We're gaining ground. It's just I can't see my success in front of me. All right, what's this mean? Once you're in the shell data, explore the data API. Narado. Create a new question. Ooh, okay. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah, that's 10 times easier. Holy shit. Look at, like, we got we got more than 21 PYs open in this shit right now. Just trying to, and all I have is this. Hello world, you're at the pull index. That 21 different PYs. And that's all of that. That's all I got. That's all I got going for me. Holy snikes. All right. We're using this instead of a simply typing Python manage PY. Once you're in the shell, explore the database API. Oops. All right. Is it telling me that I should be able to look at this somewhere? That's what I feel like I should be able to do, but I'm not getting that vibe. Okay. Wait a minute. Question is helpful. Poll module.py. Poll. Polls. Model. Saying I'm adding this at the end of each one. To both of them? Alright. Don't know why that wasn't part of it in the first place, but okay. Let's also add a custom method to the model. Daytime days equal 1 day. Okay. So, what is this for? Note that adding import datetime from Django utilities imports time zone to reference Python's standard datetime module and Django's time zone related utilities. Django uses time zones respectively. If you aren't familiar with time zone handling in Python, you can learn more here. All right, let's just make sure it's in CTS, Central Standard Time. Okay. Okay, maybe one of y'all could explain to me, why does it have to be this complicated? Why does Django choose to be this complicated? Like, Flask came before it, so why didn't it build off of what Flask had already started? Why did they choose violence? Oh man, I got a lot of patience tomorrow. Fascinating. Django came first 5 years earlier. Oh shit. So I'm using the older one. Y'all disrespectful for sending me here. Y'all disrespectful for sending me here first. But I guess I had to learn the ropes. It's a good history lesson. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, police. On a page where we're here to learn how to do things, I'm gonna ask an AI to do it for me. Great suggestion, my guy. Great suggestion, police. To reference Python standard datetime module. Only thing that's good about Attack on Titan is the drill music from the intros and the outros. The music is the best thing about Attack on Titan because I can't get into it. The weird naked bodies creep me out. I didn't say I couldn't learn anything from ChatGPT. But using your words verbatim, you said simpler. I'm pretty sure you can make a much simpler Django website by asking ChatGPT. So to me that implies that you want me to just tell ChatGPT to do it for me. I'm just stating what you said to me. You can learn All right, run this shit again. All right, to make this, so now we, and I don't know what this means. All right, man. Kill this terminal. Why is this shit not working? Yeah, I'm still in the interactive shell, so I gotta restart it. Yeah, I'm just gonna start a new terminal. I was like, what the hell? The hell? Alright, run that shit. Alright, cool, we're all caught up. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh wait, I'm not in the right folder. What's the folder I need to be in? My site, CD, my site. Man, I ain't had a CD in a long ass time. That's crazy. That's mad disrespectful, B. Hey yo, look at us on the same page. Clap it up. I'm right there with you guys. Let our strange minds combine. Alright, so like I feel like I'm in the console. This is so weird to me. I did use the tab key there. But I'm okay, so what is this thing? This massive thing do? Like what is me being in the shell? Why is me being in the shell so important? Living in the shell? So you're running Python interactive mode where you can type statements just like you were writing a Python file, but they get executed immediately by the interpreter. Oh, not a Hado. And where does this go? Does this go to the view? Does this go to the website? No wonder none of y'all need a job. Y'all know more than me. They are showing that instead of doing programming, you can modify things live and as the website is going in the database. Oh, okay, cool. So are you saying, oh, so do they want me to copy all of this shit? Oh man, if that's what this happened, if this is what this does, I'm about to be excited. So if I copy all of this shit into there, it'll make sense. Nope. Something about line 5. Every command individually? Damn. You're tired of it. I've been doing it for 2 damn days. All right, so I got to do like, okay, let's do one. Make. Like, do I have to take the hashtags and all? That didn't work the way I wanted it to. And then the second line. Nope. Oh, wait. We gotta do it like that? Yo, this is double straight ass cheeks, man. Whose man's is this? Oh, and then it gives me an out. What are you sending me? Deflux, what are you sending me? Your clip, the clips you send, Deflux, are actually hilarious. They always make me laugh when I see it like 3 days later. Your effort does not go unnoticed. Query set. Okay, so then they ask me a question. What's up? So then I guess I put this inside of there? Or no? So your result from the interpreter is empty result set, so you probably skipped a step earlier where you were supposed to create something first. We're gonna make it to the end. What's news? What's new? Oh, and it's supposed to say like the time and date. And then Q save. This is madness. If there's a part 4, we're definitely ending this here. Yeah, we're done here. This is a part 4. We're done with this. Bring on the flask. Bring on the flask. we're done here. We are taking Django off the list. Too much bullshit. Yeah, the thing about it is, and I'm happy you guys oriented it the time frame in my mind, because in my mind I thought Django was the big boy. I thought Django was the new kid on the block, but in reality, it's the dinosaur. And the fact that it's a 4-page tutorial, I bet you there's a fifth one. I bet you there's a fifth one. I bet you there's a fifth one. Hold on. There's a fifth part. How far does this go? We would have been here for months. How hard could it be to make a poll? There's a sixth one, I guarantee it. Sixth. Now I'm invested. Let's just get to the end. 7. Seven parts. They call it a 7-part tutorial. Simple writing your first Django bullshit. Okay. She got mad. You're right. I could have. But the objective was to find out how many pages we were going to get to. I didn't know how many pages. So yeah, that's enough. We've suffered enough. We're gonna politely close all of these things, and we're gonna go. We'll leave it. I think it's important to leave it. But we're gonna yeah. All right, let's set up Flask. I still have that other one opened. Deflux, do you have a better version of the setting up Flask, or is this still the option of choice for quick starts? Like, no disrespect to Django. I think it did a great job of proving why people needed something to move this shit faster. All right, team. Let's find a way of making a poll. Making a poll in Flask. Ooh. Police, should we ask ChatGPT? I know. Shock, right? Why did I have a change of heart? Was it something you said that made me realize that maybe I was being a little bit too restrictive with my own learning capabilities? Be like Walter, my friend. Flow. Sometimes I feel dirty when I use it for work. I'm like, oh damn it. I'm feeding the algorithm. This crack cocaine. What happens when they start charging us for it? What am I gonna do then? Oh, this beat's fire. I'm pretty sure I could just put pip something into this motherfucker. What's going on? Oh wait, damn it, I forgot to hit tab. What's the pip for Flask install in Python? Oh, it's as simple as pip install Flask. Okay, pip install. Yay. All right, nah. All right, we'll take this, but let's look for like a voting booth, a pip, like a project for like a voting booth, or not voting booth, like a poll. Make a voting. Make a Flask voting app. Using Flask, SQL Academy, and Flask. Well, at least do like a. Oh, to know it works? Oh, okay. I guess you got a point there. A minimal Flask application looks something like this. So what did that code do? Hey, there goes that 127 again. I guess you guys are right. It does show up everywhere. Get ready. Get ready. Can I run that other song back real quick though? Cause it really got me hyped. You don't like this one? Okay, which one should we do? This one, quick start, eager to get started. You said you didn't like this one, Flash? This is the one you sent me yesterday. Flux. Shoulder check the mic. That one seems good. Just slip on down to the pip bit you just did and make the Python file run. All right, cool. Just save. Okay, first import Flask and insist and that. Okay. Next, we create an instance of the class. Oh wait, we don't really need this. You have practice. All right, from Flask, import Flask app equals Flask. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, stop the disrespect, okay? App dot route. Oh, I remember route. That's how it finds it. And this is the way that it's gonna do it. I remember that. Too bad I didn't stick around. Dev hello underscore world that's terrible. Return okay. It's this just save hello py and make sure it's not to call your application flask.py. Got it. Because it would conflict with Flask itself. To run the application, you either use Flask command python m switch with Flask. Before you can do that, you need to tell the terminal application whoops. Flask run. I called it practice py. Alright, when you route to the tour. Okay. To run the application, you either Flask work with the exploring Flask environment variable. Wait, what? To run the application, if you are on a window environment variable syntax depending on code line, interpreter on command prompt. Oh. So basically run it down here. So I call it so I can run it Python. So this is how I run it. It's teaching me how to run it. No. Wait, this is saying you have an environment, and on PowerShell, no. I'm confused. What do you want me to put in the terminal? Alternative, you can use Python and Flask. I think maybe we skipped a bit above about the environment. I'm not sure what the tutorial is suggesting. I never set up environments stuff. It's not necessary. Yeah, that's my thought. Like, I have a statement, I have a script. How do I run it? I'm on. Yeah, I side with you on this one, police. I should just be able to run this, whether it's wrong or right. Just call the Python file. All right, fuck it. I can't spell for shit. My knuckles feeling better. I iced it all day today. Oh, wait, I spelled it wrong in the file name. I don't have a C in that shit. Okay, it ran. We completed our first open part. Now, what did it do? Okay, so, ooh, this is when I have to go to this website. I don't know what it did, though, but I know it did something. So I should check this website to see if it's running. If I go here and this shit's running, I'm about to be so excited. Nothing happened. It's not running. Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for that confirmation. This code is... Try that, but spelled incorrectly because I didn't spell practice correctly. Oh wait, I need practice.py run. Nope, that doesn't matter either. Yeah, but I spelled it correct. Oh wait, shit, I took out the wrong fucking letter. You're right. God damn it. I replaced the wrong letter. Yeah. I feel like we missed this goddamn W. So does that mean anyone that goes to this page will see this from now on? Oh, okay, only me. Excellent. Excellent. Anyone in my house? Interesting. Oh, not a huddle. Okay. What's the 5,000 after it? What's the 5,000 after it? Oh, port numbers. I remember they were talking about that shit yesterday too. All right. All right. Oh man. Okay. So we know it works. So is that always going to be the syntax? Python m flask dash dash app practice whatever. Uh,
Your turn, Schnitzel.
okay. Okay. Um, another test. Is it still going? It is. Oh, and then I can just click it and then it updates itself. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, but if I just hit F5, if I run it again, if I hit F5, will it just update itself? Oh, wait. When I hit F5 here, something happens there. I am enamored. Press Control C to quit it. How about now? It doesn't care. Okay. So we just run it again. And then it updates itself. Fascinating. Okay. So I always have to stop it if I want to see the new updates. It doesn't happen simultaneously. Oh. And that one person is me. Okay. Yeah, this is way more intuitive. I like this. Whoops. I like this. Okay. All right, so now we can get into the bread and butter of it, right? Are we confident with this? Yeah. Oh, so you don't have to start and stop. I never really learned how to debug. Oh, wait, there is a debug mode. As you speak about it, it'll show you it. Want to just log errors and stack tracers? See application error. Flash script is nice to start a local development. The whole environment thing is giving me bad vibes on this one. All right, let's find another one. We're good here. Let's find who's Thames Forms 987. What's up, bro? What up, stranger? Welcome to the stream. Oh wait, I already searched this. There's a GitHub project. Let's open that. How to create a student council e-voting system using Flask. Open this. Well, the way this was how he ran his, right? Or ran mine. You put Python-M. It sort of made sense. It just looks like you had to combine multiple, which was the weird part. Ugh, this is a lot. Ooh, take care of your fingernails, people. Don't be like this guy. Yeah, when I ran my Python file, it did not work, but there's my environment is so fucked. One day a project for us is gonna go back and just delete all the bullshit on this environment. Defining the problem, step 1, database creation. Okay. This is the one I'm looking at. If everyone needs to be searching for, some type of boat, right? Because you're running Flask and Flask is running your app. Flask did a whole bunch of stuff in the background for you, like launching the test server. Okay, this seems cool. I like this one. What do y'all think about this one? This one looks legit. It gives the right amount of hand holding. It explains stuff. And to be honest, anything that gives you the pip off top, we respect. We respect. What's the virtual environment for? Oh no. I lost my sunflower seed. Let's Google that shit real quick. What are you trying to do? What the hell is this, police? Why are you doing this? Alright, let's do this one. Let's save this one. Let's call it this one Flask. Alright. Nope. But we can make one day. We can do it, baby. It's a tool to create isolated Python environments. Since Python 3.3, a subset of this has been integrated into the standard library under Ven. Alright, and I have 3.6, so it should be automatic already. Alright, cool. Let's start a new one. We're going to delete. Before we delete it, oh, that's a good idea, police. Alright, we're going to delete this shit. Goodbye, my site. Actually, maybe we'll save the Django one. We can always go back to it if we really want to, but we don't need it here. Alright, we're gonna call this Pole Flask. Alright. Goal of this tutorial, I created a tutorial for the Python programming from other languages and found Django too confusing. Hey, that's me. You talking about me, baby? By the end of the tutorial, you'll have built a REST API with Flask, gotten a basic understanding of Python's Premier, ORM, SQL, Alchemy, leverage the power of some popular Flask content, Flask migrate, Flask admin, learn how to build interactive dynamic UIs with React.js. Oh my god, what? Wait a minute. Why are they using SQL Alchemy when SQLite comes built in? Maybe I bit off more than I could chew. Alright, maybe this isn't as good as I thought it was. It looks cool. But it seems like a lot. But also, is this all in one page? Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming through. Hopefully by the time you come back, I would actually got some shit done. If you know that there will be less than 100 total items slap responses, there's no reason for you to use text file. You can use a text file. Yeah, I'm just gonna poll you guys. All I'm gonna do is ask y'all, what should be the catchphrase on my shirt? And honestly, it's gonna come down to between clap it, C hashtag. What's some other shit I be saying? Probably like talk gently to me. That's a good one. Fuck Elon Musk. All right. No way. All it takes is this? I got questions. Oh no, that's just a voter. That's a practice. Oh, it doesn't take me to the rest? Wait a minute. I just went a whole fucking circle. Where's the rest of this? Yeah, it won't let me see the rest of the tutorial. Now, the winner is the winner. No, so it's like it's missing. Like it gives you the basics and then it just stops. Oh, 4 years ago. 4 years ago, they made a comment about it not showing up. Don't you think you should include an easy to find as in right at the bottom of the article where the GitHub link is, link next part instead of being in the also. Yeah, we have to search through here. All right, let's find another one. Damn, man. We just want to practice with this shit at this point, and we're getting our asses handed to us. God have mercy. All right, boys. If the humans continue to fail us, we will. We must go to the other side. I'm going to the Super Bowl on Sunday, so I'm not going to be here Sunday. But I'll be here Friday and Saturday. I think that's illegal. think it's going to be much of a game, you're sadly mistaken. No string going to jail. As long as you put money on my books to get me out. Hmm. $15. It's by a dude that says his name. I don't know Python. 53,000 people have seen this. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Hello Python programmers. So in this video I'm going to show you that how you can create somewhat a terminal voting system using Python. So as the video title suggests that this video is for beginners, it is not entirely true. I mean, this project that I will create will be for beginners only, but you can add many things to it, like you can create a GUI voting system, you can add a response through SMS or an email system, you can even add an OTP system if you want, but the basic concepts of how the voting system should work is what I'm gonna explain you in this video. Okay, so first let's see that how this project will actually look. So let me open the terminal here. So this is python1.py, and there you can see nominee one name, let's call it HRR RRR. Okay, so voter ID 1. Now in the backend there exists a list of voter IDs of the people that exist in that specific area. So first of all they have to enter their voter ID from the voters list, because we don't want that voter to vote again. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll write voter ID votes ID dot remove, and then we want to remove the voter, this variable that the user has entered. Okay, so let me explain you again what I have done here. So this
At least
infinite
his code is clear, but what does the final project look like? Like, so his only seems to deal with the back end aspect of it. It doesn't really deal with the front end view. Could we use his code to make a front end view, attach it to a front end template? Would that be feasible? This beat is fire. Here's an extremely minimal version. And it worked. Alright, police. I'll yield. Give me the prompt. I try to rely on human beings to teach me, and it has let me down. Let's do it. Okay. Man, this shit just keep going. What the fuck? All right, cool. All right, let's see. It says, here's an example of a simple Flask app that allows users on a local network to vote and save all responses to text file. The results page displays the number of voters each time. How do you deal with the fear of death? Depends. Are you trying to kill yourself, or or is someone trying to kill you? Um, Neither. So, all right. So, good news for you. Your pending death isn't dependent on any single factor. So, you just need to rely on focusing on living the most valuable version of your life possible, not only for yourself, but for the people you will meet and the people that will see the results of your livelihood. In other words, if you spend all your time trying to make sure tomorrow isn't your last day, one day you're going to wake up and be pissed that you know it's your last day. Don't die upset that you wasted your life. Because I promise you, if I told you the exact time and date you were going to die, you'd be miserable for knowing it. And trust me, I know. Because I've had to tell many a patients this is how much time they have left. And it's amazing to see how the human soul crumbles under that infliction. Alright. This code is using 2 flash routes and route handle voting are the results. The template file next result in templates folder in the same dictionary script. When you say stored in a folder, do you mean like I have to make a whole new folder or just make a new PY? Oh shit. Oh. The server encounter internal Uh-oh. Oh wow, I got a big boy error. I don't know, my brain is fried. Maybe we'll pick this up tomorrow. Not gonna lie, Django fucked me. You should be telling people that you're confident that you know. Oh, of course. I give them a range. But you're assuming that a person, there's only 2 responses I ever get when I tell someone they have this amount of time left to live. One is closure, and 2 is denial, which then leads into anger because they have regrets. Yeah. There's no way I could possibly know the exact time. But I just give them the good old, we got 6 months left. We got a month left. Have I seen miracles? Yeah. But I don't really call them miracles. I call them the will to survive. Especially in small kids. Small kids, they want to live. Like cancer just going away. No, I think you misunderstand what the doctor is trying to imply. The will to survive incites vigor for people to want to stay in the process, to stay focused, to stay genuine, to stay pure. There's something to be said about someone's ability to remain positive in a negative thing, a negative light. Like I always tell people, when they survive, like, for me, even when I see my patients off, I tell my patients all the time, when you see me in these streets, don't walk up to me trying to thank me for giving you your lung transplant. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nothing about that, because you already paid, which is all I really cared about. The bill was paid. I'm going to get paid regardless of you making it or not. But the last thing I want, some poor sap who just paid $150,000 for a second chance at life to think they owe me something. Go live your goddamn life. Alright? Go live your goddamn life. You see me in these streets and you want to acknowledge me? Wait for me to make eye contact with you and give me a solidarity head nod and keep it pushing. Don't walk up to me. Don't try and buy me a drink. Don't send me no gifts. I can't legally accept that shit. Take your punk ass on and go live your life. And I always challenge him. Go be better than me. You think I'm so fucking great? Go be better. What a nuisance. But that's just because I have a very, I want to see people living their life for more than the next day. Go do something great. Go be remembered. Yeah, we'll pick up with this tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is, let's find this flask. Actually, let's just save this prompt. I was gonna copy the whole thing, but I was like, let's just save the prompt. We'll ask the prompt again. Let's just save the prompt. Yeah, get some rest. I think I'm gonna join you. Not in your bed to be exact, but in the dream world. Unless there's space for two of us, then I'll gladly join you. Oh yeah. I got you, my son. I'm gonna try my best to lead you down the righteous path, my brother. Oh, it's different every time? That's annoying. Oh, but it is stored. Can I save this one? Alright, we'll just save this one. I don't like pretend like death is an easy topic to talk about, but I also don't like dancing around it. People die. People die every day. I did not know they were all saved. That's interesting. I feel like, we got a lot of shit done today, so I'm not even upset. I can't really be upset. can't really be upset because we figured out that Django was trash, but it's not trash because of anything. It's just trash because it's old. Everything on the internet is saved. Hey, that's a fact. All right. All right. Y'all know what it is. Let's go raid my Twitch girlfriend. I see she's live. I see she's live. She's got her purple little wolf thing going on. And we'll come back tomorrow. Oh no, don't try and get your shit up now. Police. Don't try and get your shit up now. Nah, bro. It might be too late. Alright. If y'all coming with us, which you should. Madeline's pretty cool. She be on her shit. Look at the desperation. Look at the desperation. It's not gonna save you, police. Let's see. Roll them credits. Shout out to everybody that came through and helped out. We made ground, you know. It's first time back. Projects are in the workings. We got things going on. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the gifted subs. Let's see who the perfect stranger was. Let's see. Let's see if that last desperation is gonna save you. Oh, okay. You know what? You made it to third place. You made it third place. We can respect that, police. Shout out to D-Flex for being a perfect stranger. We should write another script that tallies these up, and then at the end of the year, we give like the big balls, the ultimate, right? But we'll be back tomorrow. I want to draw really bad tomorrow. If I can draw during work when I'm not supposed to, maybe we'll code immediately, but no promises. I love your faces. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tourist, I love your face. Thanks.